ride, man. We have nothing to hide, man. I don't want never ride, man, you see. I never put up on the side, man, you see. Can't stop it up. Yeah, hear me, hear me, hear me. Yo.
Hello, everyone. It's been a fat minute. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Aubrey. And for those of you who do know me, what's up? So, I just looked, and the last time that I posted a video was May 8th of this year, which is a little over 7 months ago. Let me just tell you, a lot of shit has happened since then. If you can't tell, I look a lot different than I did 7 months ago. So, what I thought we would do today is I'm just gonna do my makeup because I feel like it and I have nothing else to do. And I can just like update you guys about what has gone down in these last 7 months because I feel like so much has happened and so much has changed since the last time I posted that video. First of all, if you can't tell, I'm in a different place. I moved like 4 times in the past 7 months. So I'm currently living with my boyfriend. I'm just gonna get started on doing my makeup and I will explain to you everything that has gone down recently. I'm gonna start off by just using my Tatcha Silk Canvas. I got the mini one because I'm poor. I feel like the first thing I should explain is like the most obvious thing, and that is that I have black hair now instead of blue, which I'm mad about, but it's okay. So I got a new job that was like, you can't have blue hair. So I was like, okay. If you don't know, blue is like fucking impossible to get out of your hair. My natural hair color is like pretty dark brown, like you can kind of see my roots. I went to my hair lady and I was like, hi. Oh, and by the way, I literally had just redone my hair like 3 days before I went to this, like before I was supposed to like start my job, or before I had the interview or something like that. So I had just dyed my hair and then they were like, you can't have blue hair. So I was like, great, fresh ass blue, like bright blue. I was like, this is not coming out of my hair. So I went to my hair lady and I was like, yo, I can't have blue hair for work. I need you to help me. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my Makeup Revolution foundation real quick. So my hair lady did like she did like a color removing thing, and then she used, and that didn't do anything. It was still bright blue. Literally none of the color came out at all. So then she did like a clarifying shampoo. I don't know. I don't know anything about hair. She did like a clarifying shampoo thing. That didn't do anything. So we did that same shampoo thing again, and instead of just using it as like shampoo, she like left it in for like 30 minutes. And that got some of the color out, so my hair was like a nice, like swampy, like poopy green. It was fucking disgusting. So then she was like, well, there's no, my hair was blonde before it was blue, by the way. Or actually it was purple, but it was blonde before then. And I had blonde hair for like 3 years. So my hair was fucking fried from bleaching it for like 3 years and then putting like blue and purple in it. So she was like, well, you're not going back to blonde. Like the only way I'm gonna be able to cover this up is if you go darker. So I was like, okay, whatever. Like I'm kind of done fucking with my hair. Like it's so fried and I'm like about to be bald. So I need to leave it alone anyways. So she tried to dye it like a dark brown and that kind of covered it up, but it was like brown and then there was like hints of like a really dark green in it, and it was disgusting. Like it looked so gross. And she was like, okay, well, this is all the color that your hair is gonna take today. Like it won't take anything else, so you're gonna have to just deal with this and hope that your job accepts it for now, and then come back in like a month or two and we can like dye over it again and see if that will work. So like a month or two goes by and I went back and I was like, you know what, I kind of like the dark hair. Like if you want to do it darker, like that's fine, if that's what you have to do to cover up the blue. So we dyed it black and now I have black hair. And fun story, I just recently quit that job, so I had to get rid of the blue for no fucking reason. So I'm mad about it, but it's okay. So that's the story with the hair. Now, I'm going to move on and use my Makeup Revolution concealer, and we're gonna move on to the whole moving situation. I haven't moved like out of the state, but I've just moved like a lot. So I was living with my parents in May. Okay, wait, also, so I graduated high school last year in December, and right after I graduated high school, I was like living with my parents, doing my thing, just like working 2 jobs, and they decided that it would be a great idea to move to Arizona. So in June, my parents moved to Arizona with my sister and brother, and since I would be going to school in the same state, in August, I was like, I'm not about to move all of my shit to Arizona just to move it right back to Colorado. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, that's gonna be such a pain in my ass. So I moved in with my boyfriend from June until August, until I went to school. So I moved from my house with my parents to my boyfriend's house. He was in an apartment, and I lived there. It was for like 2 weeks or something, and then he moved into a townhouse, which is where I am right now. So we moved into a townhouse, so I had to move from the apartment to the townhouse, and then lived there until August. And then in August, I had to move into a dorm. And let me tell you, that shit was awful. So I lived in a dorm from August until now. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Fit Me loose setting powder real quick. So I just moved in with my boyfriend like last week. And the reason that I got to do that, because most people, you have to live in a dorm for your first year of school. So apparently it's based on when you graduate high school, not based on like when you start college. And since I graduated high school a semester early, like in December of last year, I only had to live in a dorm for the first semester. It was awful. That was like the worst 3 months of my entire life. Now we need to talk about school. Fuck. Okay, where do I even start? College is not good. Not a good time. Not having fun at all. So I had a single dorm. Like, I didn't have a roommate. And I just shared a bathroom with one girl, which, I mean, like, that was fine. And I did not want a roommate because I'm literally the most antisocial person that you will ever meet in your entire life. I hate everybody. Like, I do not like people. I'm not a people person. I was like, I'm not about to have a roommate because I'm not a social person. I'm not going to school to party like most people do. I'm not a big party person. I'm not gonna have a roommate that's gonna be like up all night, have people over, try to get me to like go out to do shit. Like, no, like, I'm not about that. I don't want any distractions. I'm going to school to learn, hop off my dick, let me do me. So I didn't have a roommate, which was nice, but literally I was like so miserable all the time because like I just hated living in a dorm. Like, I don't like people that are my age. Like, they just fucking annoy me. My ass would be I have an 8 a.m. class every day. So, and I lived in a dorm that's not on campus. Like, my dorm was the one dorm that was off campus. So I had to wake up extra early, walk a fat minute to the bus stop, take the bus 10 minutes to campus, and then walk to class. So when I had a class at 8 a.m., I had to leave at like 7 a.m. to go get on the bus, take it to campus, like all that bullshit. My ass would have to wake up at like 5:30 or 6. So I go to bed fucking early because I have to wake up early. And literally all day long in my dorm, it was dead ass silent. I never saw anybody, like, dead silent. Pause real quick. I'm gonna use my Jouer bronzer. Okay, anyways, so literally it was dead ass silent in my dorm all fucking day. All goddamn day, sis. And then when I try to go to bed at like 10 o'clock at night, people are walking down the hallways like fucking yelling. Like, not even just having a normal conversation, like yelling at each other. I'm like, bruh, that's literally every night, every fucking night. I'm like, okay, how come it is dead silent all day, and then as soon as I'm trying to fucking sleep, everyone wants to talk and run down the hallways and be fucking annoying? So that was awful. So yeah, living in a dorm, not fun, not the move. So I'm really happy I moved out of the dorm. And then about the whole school situation, yeah, no, it's not going good at all. I am, like, I consider myself, like, a smart person. Like, I've always done fine in school. I haven't, like, struggled at all. And, I mean, I've always gotten good grades. Like, I'm definitely more book smart than I am life smart. Let me tell you, if you think you're smart and you think you don't have to try in school, try going to college. And college will be like, no, bitch, you thought. You're dumb. College is teaching me that I'm actually an idiot. I'm technically taking 5 classes, but, like, not. Because I'm taking 3 classes, but 2 of them are science classes, so I have 2 labs. So I have 5 classes that I like physically have to go to, and then I have 4 like grades. I don't know, it's really confusing. First of all, taking 2 science classes at the same time was an awful idea because it's so hard. Second of all, taking science classes at all is awful, but of course I'm a science major because I want to go to med school, but I'm not sure about that at this point. So I'm not doing too great, and what's frustrating is I am literally trying so hard. Like, I am trying so hard. I spend all of my time studying and doing homework, and I don't really have any homework or anything that's for a grade except for once a week on the weekends I have something online that's due for both my science classes, but that takes me like 10 minutes. But what my homework is like every day we have like reading from the book to do, and then I like to look at the PowerPoint before class and like take my notes and stuff so that I can like actually pay attention in class. So I spend like when I'm not in class, I'm literally studying and like doing homework, and it's not paying off at all. Like, I am not doing good at all, which is really frustrating. So I don't know what to do, but because of that, I am like ultimate level of stressed, like stress level through the fucking roof because I'm so stressed. And I also got used to living with my boyfriend over the summer, so I was used to seeing him every single day, and then going from seeing him every single day to living in a dorm and being alone all the time and constantly being like in class and doing homework and then working. Like, I only got to see him on the weekends, and that was like really hard. I know that sounds like so stupid, but that was so hard, and it like made me really depressed, and I was like, I'm just like by myself all the time. I'm so stressed, like I'm not doing good. I don't know what I want to do. I'm like literally having a crisis. I'm like, I don't know what I want to do, which I know like most people go through that in college. They change their major and they're like, oh, this isn't like how I thought it would be. Like, never mind, I want to do something else. But like, that stresses me out because I literally have always wanted to be a doctor, and I still do. I'm just frustrated that it's like way harder than I was expecting, and I'm not doing good, and I don't know if I can do it. I really just don't know. So I got like super depressed for a hot second there, and it was really hard because I went from seeing my parents every day to them being in another state, and I never got to see them, and I still never get to see them, which is really hard. So I mean, I know most kids go through that in college, where it's your first time like not being at home and not seeing your parents every day and being away from your family, whatever. But like, part of the reason that I wanted to go to a school in state was because my whole family was here, and I knew like on the weekends if I missed my family I could just go home and see them because they were literally like an hour and a half away. And they decided to dip out and fucking leave me, which is not cool. Not cool, Mom. So that's been really hard because I'm super close with my family, and not seeing them is rough. Moving right along. I don't know if I can talk while I'm trying to do my eyebrows, but I'm just gonna use my Benefit Brow Wiz. And really quick about this, so I went to go get a new brow pencil. I always use the shade number 4 because that's closest to like my natural hair color, and when I had the blue I was letting it grow out so like my roots were my natural color, so it matched my natural color. But like, I went in to get a new pencil and they didn't have the shade I liked, so the lady was like, oh, well, I think if you use like 3.5 you would really like it, because this was when my hair was like the brown with green in it. She's like, oh, with your fun colored hair it'll look really nice, it's more like cool toned. And I was like, okay, like whatever, I'll try it. I fucking hate this color so much, especially now that my hair is black. Like, it's too light and I hate it. Anyways, I'm gonna do my eyebrows really quick and I'll be right back. I have eyebrows. Okay. It doesn't look bad on camera, but like, this color is disgusting. Okay. Also, my eyebrows look rough. They look fine from far away, but up close, I decided to stop plucking them because when I was a young bean, I thought it'd be a good idea to like pluck all my eyebrows off just like everybody else. So my eyebrows are so thin and sad, and the shape is so fucked up, and they're not even at all. So also when I was like a freshman, I decided to shave off half of my eyebrow because I hated the tails and I didn't know how to just like draw them on to fix them. So I like shaved half of it off so I could redraw it instead of just like doing what I do now. Like, my eyebrows are so uneven, but now I know how to kind of draw them on to like make them match. Yeah, so like now they're extra uneven and fucked up, so I'm just gonna let them grow out and like see what happens. Okay, let's see, what else do I need to talk about? Oh, also, from all of the like stress and shit from school, It has made me break out so bad. Like, it's starting to kind of get a little bit better, but oh my god, I have not had acne this bad ever in my entire life. We're doing great. Also, I didn't think that, like, the freshman 15 was a real thing, but sis, it's real. It's real and it's happening. That's also great. I'm thriving right now, henty. Thriving. I have not used this palette in a hot second, so we're gonna use a little bit of her today. Side note, I am so fucking mad that I did not get the Shane Dawson Jeffree Star palette. When that launched, I literally was like sitting on the bed right here on my phone. I had my boyfriend on his phone and I had him on his computer. And we were like on the website, like looking at like the different websites, like trying to get it to work for 2 fucking hours. And it sold out. I just thought of another thing that can show you like how much has changed in the past 7 months. The last video I posted was on May 8th of this year. May 8th of this year was my last day at Starbucks. So I worked at Starbucks for 2.5 years. And May 8th was my last day there. And guess what? Since I just quit my other job the other day, because that was a shit show, I just applied to Starbucks again. Literally yesterday. Your girl might be going back to Starbucks because I'm so desperate for a job and money because I am so broke and I have literally no money. None. And I have to pay rent. So, I have no job. Actually, I kind of do have a job. So for those of you who don't know, I don't know if I've ever said this before, but I teach ice skating. My kitty wants to say hi. This is me and my boyfriend's kitty. Her name is Luna, aka Tweaky, because she's a tweaker, aka stupid bitch. We literally call her stupid bitch, and I have to hold her arms or she will scratch my face. She's kind of mean. She's a dumpster kitty, and she definitely acts like a dumpster kitty. Oh my god, I totally forgot. I need to talk about fucking Lost Lands. I kind of want to do an entire video just about Lost Lands, but that's something that happened. It was literally, I don't even have words to explain it. Like, that shit was just amazing. And I will definitely be going back again 2020. I'm gonna take cherry soda, the bright ass red, because I'm feeling risky today. I went to Lost Lands in September, and that shit was crazy. Literally the most amazing thing I've ever experienced in my entire life. So it was in Ohio, for those of you who do not know, and I am in Colorado. So, Lost Lands is a camping festival. I was like, sis, we're not flying with all of our camping stuff. So we got the Wednesday early access, so we were there Wednesday through Sunday, or through like Monday morning. So we were camping for 5 days. So I was like, well, we can't fly with like a tent and like food and everything for 5 days. Like, you can't fly with that much shit. Like, we'd have to pay so much money to check a bunch of bags with all that stuff. And a lot of people said to fly and then go to like Walmart there and like buy stuff there and then just like return it after. But I was like, okay. But I also saw a bunch of comments of people saying like, don't do that because the only Walmart that's like near there sells out of stuff so fast, because a lot of people do that. And also, if you fly, then you'd have to pay for an Uber like from the airport to the campgrounds, and like it just sounded like a giant pain in my ass. So I was like, we're gonna drive so that we can bring all of our stuff. Like, it's gonna be a great time. If you don't know, it takes 19 hours to drive to Ohio from Colorado. So we had 4 people, me, my boyfriend, my friend, and her boyfriend, in a car it took us like 24 hours, and we didn't stop and spend the night anywhere. So we drove our asses. It took us 24 hours, so like it's a 19-hour drive, but we had to stop obviously to like get food, pee, get gas, like stuff like that. So it took us like 24 hours. Let me tell y'all, that was such a fucking bad idea because I can't sleep in the car. Like, I don't know why, I just can't. Like, my body's just like, nah, sis, like, you're not sleeping in the car. Like, it's just uncomfortable. I also can't sleep on planes. Like, I can only sleep in a bed. I wish I was one of those people that could just like pass out wherever, but I'm not. So I didn't sleep for 24 hours. And of course, I drove first, so like we left here at like 10 a.m. ish on like Tuesday morning. We got to the campgrounds at like 10 or 11 on Wednesday morning. So I drove first. So I drove from 10 a.m. like when we left until, I don't remember what time. I think I drove for like 7 hours or something. I drove until we got like almost through Nebraska. And I was like, all right, word. So then I just like chilled. When we were like almost there, it was like, I think it was like 5 or 6 in the morning, and your girl had not slept, and my friend was driving, and I was just like laying there like kind of trying to sleep, but like it wasn't happening. She was like, hey, can you drive? Like I'm about to fall asleep. And I was like, yeah, girl, like I got you. So I started driving at like 5 in the morning. And I was literally like falling asleep while I was driving. Like I could not fucking keep my eyes open. And I was like, this is dangerous. So I pulled over at a gas station to get like a 5-hour energy and like some Monster. And I hadn't eaten all night. So I like didn't sleep all night. I hadn't eaten since like 5 or 6 for like dinner like the night before. So I was like, I had like an empty stomach. I had a 5-hour energy, and I drank an entire Monster on an empty stomach after not sleeping all night. That was a stupid idea, because I was like wide awake. I was fine driving. So we got to like the Walmart that was super close, and we stopped to get like the rest of our food and stuff. And I don't think it really, like I was awake, but I was fine. And I don't think it really like hit me until I got up and we were like walking around through Walmart, and it like got my metabolism going. I was walking through Walmart, like, tweaking. Like, I was literally shaking and, like, running around and being such a spaz. And I was like, oh, that was such a stupid fucking idea to, like, have all that caffeine on an empty stomach and no sleep. So I was just, like, crazy, you know? And then we, like, got to the festival, set up our campsite. I still didn't sleep because it was 1,000,000 fucking degrees. And if you have ever been camping, when you wake up in the morning and the sun is shining through your tent and you're like fucking baking in your tent, that shit's awful. So I was like, there's no way in hell I'm gonna sleep in there right now. Like, it's not happening. Like, no naps for me. So I didn't sleep. And then there was like pre-party situation in the campgrounds on Wednesday night. They had like a little like Red Bull truck thing, and they would have like local DJs playing in there like literally 24 hours a day. Literally, I wondered if anyone ever slept, if there was like shit going on 24 hours, because there was like the actual festival opened at 12, went until midnight, and then there was the sound camps from midnight to 4 a.m. And then from like 4 a.m. to like 6 a.m. there were people that would play set. I just had to delete a bunch of apps and stuff because my iCloud storage is full. Okay, I'm gonna cut my crease really quick. So yeah, at Lost Lands, nobody sleeps. Literally nobody sleeps. Like one night, my boyfriend and I were up until 6 a.m. and there was music playing at 6 a.m. and there was people like walking around, like shit was going down at 6 a.m. And me and my boyfriend were talking, and we were like, I wonder if there's people that literally just like don't sleep the entire weekend. Because I wouldn't be surprised. Like there were people just walking around 6 in the morning. I was like, you okay? Yeah, but anyways, it was literally the most amazing experience ever. Like, it was so fucking fun. And I will definitely be going back. And I can't talk while I do this, so I'm gonna cut my crease, and I will be right back. The crease is cut. It does not look cute, but that's okay. We go fix it. It's okay, don't worry. Okay, I just saw this shade in this palette called Sweetener. Literally so gorgeous. It's like a... it's like a peachy, gold, shimmery, pink. I don't know. It's really pretty though. So we're gonna put that on the lid. Okay, now I think I'm gonna take a little bit of gold glitter and put that like on my cut crease. I always like to put glitter on my cut crease because I'm really bad at doing cut creases and it's never like a straight line. So I'm gonna do that. Cute. I'm just gonna do my lower lash line. I'm just gonna use like the same colors that I used for my crease. You guys, I literally have not done my makeup in a fat minute. Like, I never do my makeup anymore because I don't have fucking time. I literally have time to do absolutely nothing. All I do is study, and it's awful, and I hate it. I am just really not enjoying the college life. We're not doing good mentally. We're not doing good in school. We're just not doing good. Like, I'm just going fucking through it right now, honey. I'm going through it. And it's not a good time. Okay. Anyways, moving right along, I'm just going to take my highlighter and I'm going to put a little bit of, oh, this is my Anastasia. I'm going to take Moonstone, the like pinky one, and put that on my brow bone and in my inner corner just to highlight my really outgrown eyebrows. And while we're at it and we have the highlighter out, oh my god, also side note, my boyfriend got me the like Jeffree Star Morphe brushes because he's literally the sweetest, cutest thing in the entire world, and I love them. So I'm gonna use that same like pinky highlighter for my cheeks, and then I'm gonna take my Tarte blush in the shade Captivating. It's like this pretty peachy situation. Peach blushes, literally the best. I love peach blushes. I like to go in with my setting spray before I do like eyeliner and mascara because I don't know, I just do. Because I feel like it makes it wet and then I don't know, I don't like it. So I'm gonna use my Morphe setting spray. I'm gonna use my Stila eyeliner. Stila liquid eyeliner. So this has like such good reviews on Sephora and I've heard so many good things about it and everyone like loves it. I fucking hate it. Like, yeah, it's a really nice eyeliner and it's good to use, but it dries out so fast. I have literally used it like 3 times and I have to like lick it or like shake it every time I like want to do a new like stroke. That's not okay, sis. Not okay for a $20 eyeliner or however much this shit is. So I'm just gonna do some wings real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just went ahead and put on some liner and some mascara. Now I'm gonna put on some lashes, and I think today I want to use these big thick boys. These are in the style Queen from Official Mink Lashes. I'm gonna take these. They literally look so obnoxious, but like they're so pretty. I'm gonna use my Duo Black Lash Glue. This is literally the worst glue in the entire world. 10 out of 10 would not recommend. I literally have to glue my eyelashes on like 10 times because they don't ever stick the first time, and that's a combination of this glue is terrible and it's old and my eyes water profusely. So I'm gonna go spend 10 minutes trying to get my fucking eyelashes on and I'll be right back. I just successfully put my eyelashes on in one try. I'm not gonna put lipstick on because I'm literally about to just go eat and it's gonna come off, and I hate wearing lipstick, so no lipstick today. I guess this is my finished look then. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm really sorry that I haven't posted in a million years, but college is kicking my ass, and I've been going through some shit, so I've had no time to post, but I have finals next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I have a break for a month. Thank God. Thank God that I have a break because I need it so bad. That week for Thanksgiving was not enough, and yeah, so I have finals and then a break, and I'm gonna try to post more because next semester I'm only taking 3 classes instead of 5 classes. So hopefully it will be better and I'll be less stressed out. I'm just gonna like take my sweet ass time, and I'm not gonna be in any hurry to finish school because it's stressing me out. So hopefully I can post more. I'm trying to look for a new job so that I'm not poor. That's it for today. I'll be back hopefully next week, but I really don't know. We'll see. I just wanted to like sit down and play with makeup because this is my stress relief, and we'll see. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.